To me. All right. And we're starting. Love New York, love New York, love New York, love New York. It's my religion.
New York is your religion?
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
I agree.
I believe in freedom of religion. What if I wanted it?
It's too late.
Can I have it?
No, it's already acclimated to my body.
But I have more stomach fat than I need to cover.
I'm just so comfy now.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, why are you so close to me?
Because I
Go
wanted to, I
away.
just want to be close to you.
Go away, Shelby. Go away. Go away.
Oh my God, look, blue, pink, boy, girl. Gender reveal.
Oh my God.
We are so boy, girl right now. Like, this is so boy, girl, blue, pink.
Okay. All right. That took a lot.
Yeah, it did.
I'm your Mima, and I think you're going to be a girl.
I'm your peepaw. I think you're going to be a boy.
I'm your cousin, and I think you're going to be a boy, but I'm going to cry if it's a girl.
Anyways, hi. Welcome back.
This is my baby daddy, unfortunately. I watched a video the other day that was just like that. Like,
Did you watch the TikTok I said? It's 3 inches in, 19 inches out. That was, and everyone in the comments said, girl, you didn't have to do your hands dirty like that.
I went on her page. I was like, did she get divorced? Because that would have been funnier.
I don't know.
But she
it would have
didn't. I
been
don't think
so
she did.
funny. Anyways, hi. Welcome back to Two Ugly 4OF.
I did it with my left hand.
Wow.
Because I'm holding the mic with my right.
Anyways, how are you, Nina?
I'm great. I slept 11 hours last night.
Yeah,
so
she did.
I'm great, period. But I can't wait to sleep tonight.
I'm great, exclamation
I'm
point.
great, exclamation point. I'm great, semicolon. But some days I'm not. That's why.
That's why, with our sponsor, BetterHelp.
No.
Anyways, hi. What did we do this weekend, Nina?
What did we do?
Take your pillow back.
Yay! I actually really don't want it.
Oh.
But what did we do this weekend?
We went to Gov Ball.
We did go to Gov Ball. We felt like sardines.
It was crazy.
I have to say, if it was really hot, it would have been worse. But
Yeah.
it was cloudy. It was
rained.
raining. So it wasn't that bad, honestly.
It was a little humid.
It was a little
because
humid.
of the rain.
Yeah, it was. But overall, it was like the circumstances could have definitely been worse.
And it did get delayed 4 hours because of said rain.
Yes,
So
it did.
that wasn't
Doors were
great.
supposed to open around like
12. They were supposed to open at 12, and it got delayed till 4:30.
Oh, doors were supposed to open at 12? Who said that?
Yeah.
Who said?
The schedule.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's why I couldn't see School of Rock.
That's why we were going to go at 12:30 so we can go in by 1, so it would have died down by then.
Who would died down?
Like going in the gate.
Oh, yeah, because, oh my goodness, we were one of the first people in.
Because
and I don't know how that happened.
Because we skipped the whole line.
Because we did skip the whole line.
Which I've been seeing TikToks, people in the back of the line, it took them 4 hours.
Yes,
to
it
get
took
in,
them a long time to get in.
Everyone's like, people are just skipping the line, going straight to the front. And in my mind, I'm like, ooh, that was us. Ooh,
yeah, it was us because
sorry.
There was somebody we knew that who camped out.
So shout out Maria.
Till 9 a.m. Oh, they got
From
there
9 a.m.
from 9 a.m.
So shout out to Maria.
Yeah, to 4:30.
And shout out Natalie for bringing her chicken.
Yes, and she was really hungry and really thirsty, so we got her food. And we were at Raising Cane's, so we got her food and I would say water, but it was really soda.
Yeah.
And we brought it to her, and she
was like, "Come
helped
join
us
us in
skip the
line."
line.
Like, all right.
Yeah, and so we got to that point in the line, and there was so much disgusting trash everywhere.
Yeah,
there was
really bad.
Red Bull cans that were
full just
on the ground. It was very weird. We got
next to a tree. You would think.
We got in there, and I'm like, I'm going to the freebies. So I went to the freebies. They were too busy taking pictures or whatever.
No, we were like, oh, we should go in, get food, get water, go to the bathroom, scope out the thing. And we're all like, where's Nina? We shouldn't separate yet. And we're all like, oh, she's at the freebies. And we're like, Nina,
Joke's
come
on you. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. I got a bag, a water bottle, Narcan, and...
Yeah, they were giving out Narcan.
Yeah, they were giving out Narcan. And that water bottle we all shared. That bag, everybody put their stuff in it. So what you really should be saying is,
I didn't put nothing in that bag.
Yes, you did. You put your poncho,
which you sat on. So that was good.
Yeah, but what do we say?
Thank you, Nina, for your Narcan.
You're welcome.
Have you used it?
No, I haven't used it. That's for safety situations, and I know how to administer
it. Put it in your car.
I should. I really, really should, because I know my friends are big druggies. So
yeah.
God forbid.
Hardcore.
But I do know how to use it, just in case. So if anybody's hanging out with me, they will feel safe and not to overdose.
Okay, I'll remember that next time I overdose. I'll come to you.
I hope that you never overdose.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was great.
Oh yeah,
we saw Marina. We saw. Okay, Marina. Although the schedule got cut. Although the schedule was delayed, our set list, everyone we wanted to see was still on, except for School of Rock. Sorry.
Speak for yourself.
Sorry, School of Rock, New NYC.
I would have liked to see them.
We can go fucking see them for free.
We can?
Probably. I don't fucking know. We know where the School of Rock is.
All right.
Right across from the Popeyes we were at when we found out.
No way.
Yeah, that's the School of Rock.
No way. Are you kidding me?
Have you never been in the School of Rock?
That's the Rock Church.
Oh, same shit to me.
You dumbass.
Have you ever been in the Rock Church?
No,
I have. It's huge.
Over my dead body, I will be in the Rock Church.
Huge.
Sorry to anybody who goes there, but y'all crazy.
They are crazy.
It's like
my cousin performed in there.
She did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is huge.
My dad's side.
The Rock Church, it looks like that for a reason. Honestly, it's to entice people to come in. I wanted to go in as a little girl. Now I want to stay as far away from that place as possible. Unless the Popeye across the street has chicken wraps, then I'm going to go.
Which chicken wraps at Popeyes?
Bangin'. 10 out of 10.
They were delicious.
They were so good, but I didn't get the spicy one. I should have get the classic one.
The spicy one wasn't even that spicy. It was really good,
did it taste like the spicy classic chicken sandwich?
No, it was less spicy than the spicy sandwich.
Really? Because
I think it was like a ranch spicy sauce.
It might have been, because
really
I think that's the sauce on there, but the spicy chicken sandwich, the breading is also spicy.
Yeah.
So the breading, yes it is. Yes it is.
Okay.
When you bite the chicken, it's like kind of red.
Oh. I heard breading and I thought you meant the
tortilla.
Bun. I thought you meant the bread.
Tortilla? No, I'm talking about the chicken.
Oh, okay.
Like it's kind of red when you bite into it. So like it's both spicy and the chicken.
Okay.
Should we talk about something else?
Anyways.
Okay, right.
So we had a great time.
Yeah, there was truffle trees.
There was free Slurpees.
Our only complaint, honestly, and this definitely was the delay of the rain. Number one, they shouldn't have delayed it,
because there was no thunder, there was no lightning. It rained anyways.
Yeah,
while
exactly.
We were in there,
so they just should have
delayed for nothing.
It really was stupid. Number two, I really wanted, again, because of the rain and the delay, I really wanted more time to see everything.
Me
because
too.
I feel like I did not have a lot of time to see everything.
Because once you're in your spot for the actual show, you
can't
really can't leave.
You can't move.
Or else you're gonna be in the back for everything.
Exactly. And like there's videos of the crowds there.
Crazy shit.
You are like almost landlocked. Like you're
so
person
glad.
locked.
There was one point where Nina and one of our other friends were like, should we go to
No,
our old
I was
spot?
like, I
I'm
can't.
so glad we didn't
No,
do that.
I'm like, I vote, let's do that. But then because the thing is like my feet started to really hurt because of the shoes I was wearing. So I sat down and I'm like, no, I'm fine. Let me get up. And the only reason why I said that is because there was an hour between Conan, Grant, and Olivia.
Yeah.
So I'm like, during that hour, there's no music, there's no jumping, like there's nothing to distract me from my feet hurting really badly. But then again, I sat down and I was fine.
Yeah.
You really just needed
We were in a really good spot.
Yeah. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
There was a point where I was like, I might need to go to the bathroom.
I, from the grace of God, did not have to go. And I kept thinking about it. I'm like, do I have to go? I'm like, no, I don't. Which is really odd for me.
Oh my God. Something has been happening to me recently where I've all of a sudden, have been getting like stomach aches or like I'm like, oh my god, it's coming, but I don't have access to a bathroom, or sometimes I just like, and then it kind of just subsides.
Interesting.
It's so weird. Like that's been happening all week last week. Yeah, but I didn't get the spicy chicken wrap because
maybe that helped.
Maybe that helped. But I got a lobster roll smothered in butter. You would have liked it, even though it's lobster.
Yeah.
And then I got a green tea.
I didn't eat or drink anything there.
I know, that sucks.
Which that's why I wish if it wasn't delayed, I would have liked to try.
Exactly. And there was a chicken tender place too.
I know.
And there was a soft serve place.
All I did at least, we went in, we took pictures, and then we went to the stage.
Yeah, and there was soft serve for pretty cheap over there.
I know.
Which sucks. And there was a lot of free stuff. I got free cheese from the Cobot.
No, actually that was a lie. I got a free Slurpee from the 7-Eleven truck thing.
You did. But
and I did get a free bracelet from Beatbox.
Yeah, you did. But that's crazy because we pushed to the front of the line and it wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't that bad. Getting in, I must say,
for us at least, was not bad. Very smooth. The only thing is we watched a TikTok, and this is why you shouldn't trust TikTok, because there was a woman that said
you could bring umbrellas in.
You could bring umbrellas, and she told me that she said in the video that she asked one of the security guards, and they said that you can bring an umbrella in. I went there with my umbrella. I was like, yeah, let me take it. And they made me throw it out. And it was a beautiful umbrella. Really I got this umbrella from TikTok shop. It was like stained glass.
It was so cutie.
Like windows, but like in umbrella form and plastic. And it was so beautiful.
And they were so fucked up for that because it ended up raining again.
Exactly.
And they were thick raindrops.
It was like, I was like,
so crazy.
At one point, I faced our friend Jessica and I'm like, Jess, it's hailing. Honestly, it's hailing.
It was a vibe.
It was
because
nice.
It was so hot.
And I cooled down so much.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I feel like everyone was steaming. Steam was coming off.
Yes. Oh my God. It cooled down so much. Like after a while, like I didn't feel cold or whatever. I was wet, but I didn't feel cold.
And then I feel like it really like chilled people down because I feel like everyone was getting really pissed off.
Everybody was getting fussy. Because everybody was getting fussy.
Oh my God. There was this one point where this fucking she was a mom. She was going in between people's legs with a plate of fries. And she was going between me and this other gay guy. And he was like, this ain't no DoorDash at the festival, bitch. And she was trying to go between our legs to get to her, whoever the fuck at the front.
That's so
weird. And we were
weird.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
I didn't even notice.
I
remember
so
somebody holding up the thing of fries.
Yeah.
I remember our friend.
So annoying.
I remember Natalie's friend Maria said that somebody pissed on the floor.
Yeah, and then I saw a TikTok about it.
And then
literally took off her pants.
That's crazy.
Pissed on the floor.
That's so crazy because when I remember that, because Natalie wasn't getting a lot of service, but at one point, like this text came through, and it was pretty early on into the day that she said that this girl just pissed on the floor. Like it was, I think
it was after Wallows.
Exactly. Like there was people gone because they stayed for Wallace and then they didn't want to stay for the rest. She could have gone to the bathroom. That was stupid.
Well, I don't know.
But if you're there with friends, they're gonna save your spot.
I don't know. I mean,
there were people that were just
got
annoying.
kicked out. Should have at least done it in a cup. Like
there was at one point where was that the same guy that was cutting in between us?
No, that guy came in last minute.
Yeah, right.
And he was trying to get to the girl with the Chanel purse in the front.
Right.
With the other girl. Mm-hmm. Me and Natalie wanted to punch that guy in the head.
Because he was literally cutting between us.
Yeah.
It was like
me
this
and
was
Jess?
the guy. This was the guy. Natalie was here. Justin was right next to him. Jess was here. I was behind him.
So annoying. So pretty much
hell?
Before the encore, I literally just pushed him in front of us so all four of us could be together.
Yes, exactly.
Because he was just annoying the shit out of us.
Yeah, it was so weird. And then at one point, Natalie was completely behind him. And I was like, well, and I could still see a little bit, but then there was a space behind Justin. So we were pushing her towards behind him. And I was like, oh my God, like this guy just like will not move. And the worst part was he wasn't dancing.
He wasn't vibing at all.
He wasn't dancing. And he was going like this to like us singing.
And I don't know if the people were just tired or whatever.
Stupid.
But the people in our section, they were not vibing as hard as us. I'm sorry. No one was jumping.
Not at all. No one was
like
dancing
singing as hard as us.
Everybody was either filming or just standing there.
Which, don't get me wrong, like we were all filming too, but like we would film a part, put it down,
and dance. Yeah, exactly.
Again.
You don't need to film the song start to finish.
Song.
Just film the chorus if you
come
want.
on now.
Me, I'm the type of person like I forget to take my phone out, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna remember
Nina
this.
just vibes.
And I don't take my phone. I don't take my phone out even once, but it's like just like I was dancing.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
dancing. I was singing. I was and I had a shout out Loop earplugs. Great.
Sponsor
I
us,
really
please.
like them. However, I didn't know how loud I was being, so I heard myself in the video that you and Natalie
You
filmed.
were so funny.
And I was freaking screaming while it was like kind of quiet.
But like it was a vibe.
I'm sorry.
And it's a music festival. Like,
but
come
I heard
on.
myself. I'm
It was
so sorry.
funny. No,
I was like,
thought it
I want
so
to key his car.
It was great. I cried when Enough for You was playing. That song, man, always gets me. Literally tears streaming down my face as I'm
Oh my
recording.
god, I love when
Such
I
a
look
good
over
song.
and you guys are crying. That's so funny.
Such a good song. I'll never not cry when I hear that live. So good. Anyways,
What else?
that was great for Golf Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I thought we could talk about, because over the weekend, or Friday, or whenever, I thought since Addison Rae dropped her album, we could talk about TikTokers breaking into the mainstream, because I've been seeing a lot of opinions.
Really?
Yeah.
On what?
On it in general and her. And I feel like it's just been talked about for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But what would you consider the mainstream? Because I would consider the mainstream like celebrities. But if you would consider the mainstream to like ask somebody like my mom, she could say like, oh, the mainstream is like Ryan Gosling.
well,
or
that's
like,
what I was going to say, because Charlie D'Amelio, she's on Broadway now.
exactly.
And like,
But if you would ask someone like us, we would say, oh, the mainstream's like Charlie XCX. Like Sabrina
that's
Carpenter.
Addison right now.
Exactly.
She's trying to go
Exactly.
mainstream.
So it really is. It varies on the person's, I want to say, age or like what they're like.
I would just say celebrity status.
Celebrity status.
Anything that's not social media.
Yes. Yes. You're
So what
right.
do you think? Do you like
I-
it? Do you not like it?
I think that there's levels. I think that there's levels to it. Like right now, I would say Brittany Broski is like trying to break into the mainstream.
Yeah.
And she's actively succeeding. I would say though she still is an influencer to
Yeah,
me.
I agree.
She still is an influencer. She's dabbling in the music career. I think
Yeah.
she has a lot of
For me,
talent.
she's not a singer.
No,
yet.
she's not a singer yet. She's not labeled as a singer yet.
Yeah.
She still has a ways to go.
Yeah.
But that's not me saying that she's like a bad singer. I'm just saying like she's not recognized as
Yeah,
just
exactly.
a singer
exactly.
now. But I think that Addison Rae, she's making music and she's
like totally ditched the whole TikTok like
she's becoming
influencer
more
thing.
of a musician to me.
Yeah.
She's definitely becoming more of a musician. But
Like
do you think
she's having Spotify
do you
exclusive like
think-
events?
But do you think that this is something that she's very passionate about?
I think so.
Because Brittany Broski's very passionate about the music.
Like she's fully committed to the bit.
She okay, but do you think she's like an industry plant though? A
I
situation
don't know.
where she's like, oh, like where someone just kind of like, oh, Addison Rae is like very hot right now. Let's see, or do you think she just has that it factor? That
I think because she already tried to do music once when she was back relevant on TikTok.
Really? I didn't know that.
Exactly.
I didn't
but
know
now
that.
she's kind of like I think she like honed in on creating like a world for her like music persona. And so now it's kind of like working for her
Yes.
more. And I think that's
I think
kind of
that's
the most important part.
I think what's important about Addison Rae is that she was popular on TikTok, but then there was years where she wasn't really like posting, where
Yeah.
she was like de-influencing herself almost like,
Yeah.
and
which
then
I kind of like.
which I liked. That made that transition very easy to musician because Addison Rae, who is that? Haven't heard that name 2-3 years. Oh, she's releasing music? That's crazy. Let me give that a listen. Because I think that she needed that time off of being an influencer. But then there were kind of little seeds on the internet where like she was
Pepsi.
like she did
Diet Pepsi. I'm so
Diet
sorry.
Pepsi
I
is
actually
so good.
just listened to it
That
like
song
in
is
full
so good.
for the first time.
So
So good. I'm like
And
obsessed.
She's a good singer. She's a good
It's
singer. I don't mind her.
so banging.
No, I'm here. I'm here for it. They play it all the time.
But
when we
I've
go to
never
the
listened
club,
to it in
though.
full.
His song
Like
is
actually
really
listen
good.
to it.
His song is
Actually
really
really
good.
good.
I like it. But I said like that's why I'm comparing the two a lot. But Brittany Broski didn't take a break from influencing.
Yeah, no.
She's still an influencer. She just so happens
She
to
still
be
has like
releasing music.
3 internet shows going.
Exactly. She
But
has
you
the
know,
Broski
on-
report, but
but
she's
on-
very, very internet based.
Yeah, but on the flip side, there's like not singers, but like actors, like that Jack Innanen guy. He's TikToker, but now he's also an actor. He's in that
but
show.
he was always trying to be an actor.
Was he?
Yes, he was always trying to be an actor. He
Oh.
was always in LA trying to be an actor.
Really?
He didn't get scouted on TikTok. Like TikTok just so happened to be
Oh,
like
see, I didn't
because
know
him
that.
and Brittany were friends.
Oh.
I don't know where. Still, I don't know.
I don't know. That's drama.
Yeah. But the thing is that break that Addison Rae took from influencing was very smart. Because now she has more time to focus on being a musician, and people like she's grabbing people's attention that she's a musician now. Like they're kind of forgetting all about her because this is a new Addison. This is a new Addison.
She dropped the Ray. Did you hear?
Really?
Yeah. Now it's just Addison.
I kind of like that.
See, but I feel
Addison.
I just feel like the Ray is so iconic. Like Addison Rae. Like
No, Addison Rae. I need a bad bleep.
Addison Rae. Like that's
Little
so
Shawty the
iconic.
baddest. But it's iconic for the TikToker.
Stay
Addison
hydrated,
Rae.
Addison. Hi. Traded. Come on, that's so iconic.
No, but she's funny. She's hilarious, and I hope she stays away from her parents.
Oh my god. Oh my
the
god.
creepy,
She like
scary.
Oh my god. She disses them in her song or something.
Oh, good for her.
Crazy shit.
It's crazy. But that's what I mean though. She's dropping the Rae because this is a new person. This is Addison. Addison Rae is the TikToker.
That's true.
It's
But I don't
very
know.
true.
Still something so iconic about.
Yeah, it's
Addison
Addison Rae. Addison Rae sounds like a TikToker, like Charlie D'Amelio. But if she was just Charlie XCX, you know?
No, she can't drop the D'Amelio. She's
Exactly.
She's always gonna be Charlie D'Amelio.
But Charlie D'Amelio, she was always a dancer.
Apparently, Dixie's trying to go into modeling now.
Good for her.
But
She
see,
tried.
I
She
think-
tried her taste in the music industry.
Yeah, we saw her.
Sometimes
We saw her
I
live
don't
opening for
wanna be-
Big Time Rush. And guess what? Banger. Sometimes
She-
I don't want to be happy. Banging.
But let me tell you, she sang what's it called? That song. I buzz my
The key
keys.
to
She
the
sounded
sky.
really good.
And you know what?
She sounded
Crowd
really good.
pleaser. So you know what?
However, I will say, I don't think she has the star power.
Me neither.
Because I think
Like, I don't
she's
think
still,
she has the stage
I
presence.
think that her songs are geared toward the audience that know her as a TikToker.
Yeah,
Where Addison's
absolutely.
music aren't geared towards people who know her as a TikToker.
Yeah.
They're because she's passionate and they're geared towards gays and they're geared
And
towards
I think
people
Addison-
who like electronic music, and that's what's gonna make her a musician.
I think Addison also has like stage presence.
Exactly.
And she's
She
a
has-
dancer.
exactly.
So she just like can put on a show.
I saw her performance, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
The one of her in the mirror, like that was really good.
Yeah.
She has that kind of star quality because everybody forgot about the old TikTok era,
Thank
the
God.
hype house. I think that she can use that to her benefit, and she is using that to her
And you
benefit.
know what? Who else
But
is doing
Charlie,
it? Alex Warren.
what's he doing?
He's the guy who sings that song. The Ordinary song. Oh my god. He was also in the Hype House. He's the one that started the Hype House.
He's the one who sounded like David Dobrik for a while, right?
Yeah, kind of, but like for TikTok.
Yeah.
He's also a musician now. He's like big musician too.
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
like, I don't know what he did. He's
Yeah.
like, I think he performed at
But that's the
Coachella.
thing. That's the thing. He already had that boost because some people knew him on TikTok, but I didn't really know him.
Mm-hmm.
He still had the opportunity, but he also had kind of the in to be a musician, where he had like what's it called, the connections to be a musician, because he wasn't very well known as a TikToker. At least to me, he wasn't very well known to me. The only thing I knew him from was like, oh, isn't this the guy who pretended to be David Dobrik?
No, I don't know. It was the whole Hype House people.
Yeah. But that's what I think. That's why I think that I don't think that Brittany Broski's music is going to be taking off soon.
Me neither.
I
No
think,
offense, Brittany.
No, she
Sounds
sounds
great.
amazing. But it's just it's an influencer that just so happens to have 2 songs out, where
Yeah.
she's trying to use her platform for people to listen to her music.
Yeah.
Versus Addison Rae, where she kind of just the same people who liked her on TikTok aren't really liking her, like don't really listen to her music. It's us, the people who never watched her on TikTok, who are listening to her music.
Speak
now.
for yourself. I watched her do the Renegade 24/7. So.
Really? I didn't.
I ate that shit up. No kidding.
I didn't do that.
I did watch it once.
Yeah, but I think there's definitely a chance because Viners, this is the whole thing I remember from Vine. Viners left Vine when Vine closed down.
Yeah.
Take a shot every time I say Vine. And then they went to YouTube and now they're YouTubers. They're known as YouTubers now. Everybody forgot that they started on Vine. Everybody starts somewhere. It's just and this has happened time and time again where people, they get like a role on a TV show and then they're that one person their entire life. It's hard to get other roles.
Facts.
Only a certain amount of people can leave that show and succeed and find another name for themselves.
Yeah.
Like Zendaya from Euphoria. But she's in Challengers. She's in Spider-Man.
No, Zendaya is that girl. Zendaya is known for everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you meant that people only know her from
you. No.
I was like, no,
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like a lot of people know her from Euphoria, and she started out like in Disney, and she was doing Euphoria
I had a whole
after
argument
that
with my coworkers about this.
But she's in so many other things, and she's known as a well-known actress. But like those projects are where people were introduced to her from. She broke out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Of like that being
shout out
pigeonholed
Replay
into that one show. I think that's the same thing that's happening here, where like you get famous on one platform, but you're getting pigeonholed into that platform, or you're getting pigeonholed into that type of media. If you want to transform to another one, it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
And I think Addison Rae is doing that swimmingly.
What do you think about like podcasters and people?
I think that there's no reason for you to do a live show if you're a podcaster.
Why not?
That's stupid.
Basement Yard, Alex Cooper, Jake
Basement
Shane, Alex Earl.
I'm going to level with you. I don't really like Jake Shane.
I love that.
I know
man.
you do.
That
I
man
know
is
you
so
do.
silly.
I know you do, but there's something about it. It doesn't tickle my fancy.
I just think he's also going into acting. He's going to be in
That's what
that
I'm
show
saying.
Hacks. I don't
That's
know
what
that
I'm
is,
saying. It's like, but it's also like, try it. You just say that you tried it. If it doesn't pay off, at least you tried it. But don't keep doing it. Like.
Just say you fucking hate
like Lady
all
Gaga,
of them.
like Lady Gaga, where she tried her hand in acting.
No, but she's still going.
And she's still going. And it's just like, girl, just stick to what you know. And people are like,
Wednesday.
just
Which
stick to
I
what you know. I liked
hopes.
her. I liked her in A Star Is Born. House of Gucci, awful.
Didn't watch it.
Harley Quinn, Joker
Didn't watch
2,
it.
awful. Like, just when you have that many flops, like, but then Mayhem came out and everybody was like, all right, she's
all
cool
right,
again. She's cool again, I guess.
Redeemed.
And it's like now Charlie XCX is also trying her hand at acting.
Which, okay, in overcompensating, she was actually so good.
And it's like,
because she played herself,
yes,
though.
Exactly.
So that's very different.
Exactly. So it's like, it's also like, don't be pigeonholed into that one thing, but also don't burn yourself out.
See, and that's a whole nother thing, because Benny Drama, he was also an influencer, but he wrote the whole show. He starred in it. It's a whole thing. Like, that's a whole nother genre, because once you're the writer, you have full total control. That's like your baby. So it's like you birthed the thing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Obviously,
you don't need
it's
to
gonna be
star
good
in it, though.
in it.
But that's the thing. Like, you don't need to star in it. You don't need, unless you think that you're
it's
perfect.
his story, though.
Unless
so
if it is your story, if you think that you are perfect for the role, there are certain cases where that works, where that really works, and if anything, it's necessary. But there are also some cases where it doesn't. You know?
Yeah, I believe it.
And it's just like, you just look like a big egomaniac now.
Well, in his case, it was based on his story, so it works for his case.
Exactly, where it's like, oh, I mentioned when I wrote this character, I imagined myself in it. Like, don't you think?
Just call out Lin-Manuel Miranda. Why don't you?
But that's the thing.
Sorry, Bruno.
But that's the thing. It pays off because he's great. He's brilliant. A lot of people resonated with what he wrote and how he played it.
True. Banging.
There's a difference when only you resonate with what you write and only you like the way that you played it. There's a difference, and nobody can ever know which way it's going to go. So you can have your moment in the sun, or you can be humiliated your whole life. Nobody is ever going to forget it.
That's true.
Yeah, but what do you think? Let us know in the comments what you guys think.
I don't know. I don't have any problem with
People wanting to jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any problem with it as long as you know it's going to pay off and if you know the right way to do it. And honestly, you're already online. You're humiliated 24/7.
Listen, I think TikTokers, if y'all listen, seize the moment. Look at Charli D'Amelio. She went on Dancing with the Stars. She had a reality show. She had all these brands, and
yeah, exactly.
She found her way to Broadway.
Exactly.
And she looks happy.
But she's always been a dancer. She just
exactly. So
she kind of
seize the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Find your path. Do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
Get your bag.
Get that bag, sis.
So, and even same thing for like people like Jake Shane. Be funny. Do acting. Do whatever you want.
He is great, and I don't know. I think it's just only like the Basement Yard. I really can't listen to podcasts, but he is great.
I can get down with
and
podcasts.
I do like his clips. He is
they
great.
are funny.
I think I'm just jealous.
I just-
I think love you, Dick Shane.
I just think people just should do whatever they want. I think if you want to sing, sing. If you want to be an actor, be an actor. If you want to go, do whatever you want. Main moral of the story.
I'm just saying.
I
was just explaining how it works for some people and how it works.
Yeah,
for
facts.
Some, and how
but
it doesn't
like
for
also,
some.
if it really doesn't work, and people are hating on you, pull a Dua Lipa. Pull a Dua Lipa. And, really
and make fun of yourself.
Make fun of yourself.
Make fun of yourself.
Learn.
Exactly.
And if you really, really want to still do it,
learn. Do it eventually.
Something will work.
Eventually, people are going to be like, this is gas.
Yeah. Even if it's satirical,
yeah, exactly.
As long as people are listening, people are listening.
You can't laugh at somebody who's laughing at themselves. So.
Facts.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode.
Thanks for watching.
Hopefully we will be one of those influencers that
go into something.
Yeah.
Catch us on Dancing with the Stars season 40.
I want to be on Dancing with the Stars.
I want to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Do you think we would be good partners? Well, we have to get paired up for a partner.
Yeah.
We have to get paired up with the dancer, right?
Yeah. On the same season, I'm pushing you down the stairs.
Pushing me down the stairs? Why? Because you think I'm a better dancer?
I'm taking out the competition one by one.
Oh, push your grandmother down.
Yeah, push your grandmother
I'll
down.
do it.
I'll do it.
Spencer, open that window.
Bye. It was in the computer.